Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. We will be accompanied by the sound of Zoe's barking today because the painter is here working and she loves him, but she has to announce when he moves around the house. So the one thing I'm not sure about today is if my regular microphone is working. Hopefully the sound sounds okay and it's not tinny from my computer. Some updates evidently must have happened with the streaming functions that I didn't notice. And so it's good in one ways, but I have to acquaint myself with some changes that it made. Anyway, hopefully it's all okay. So we will wait for people to get here. But look at here. They're done. They are done. So now I'm working on the insides. Well, the lining's not done, but we're getting there. So I need to figure out what's going where on the insides and exactly how all stuff's going to go. Hello, Lori. Welcome. Happy to have you here today. I am trying to make sense out of my mess. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. I'm still getting myself situated here. Let's see. My phone does not need to be right in my face. I can put that over there. Hopefully Zoe won't bark through the entire thing. Let's see. Maybe I'll do some cutting while I'm waiting for people to show up. You're doing good? Good. I'll just leave a few of these out. Whoops. There we go. There's the shiny side. Shiny side's out. Yeah, I'm a little discombobulated. Had everything all unhooked while they were painting over here by my desk. And let's see. Just kind of looking at some other odds and ends that I can tuck into here. I see lurkers. Let's see, we'll cut a few. So basically I've decided these are going to be pretty much journals that you can decorate. I'll send you off with goodies, but you can decorate them yourself. Hey, Margaret, happy to see you here today. Yay, haven't seen you for quite a while. Hope you're doing okay. Keeping busy on some good stuff. Let's see, my camera feels like it's out of whack, but let's see. If I adjust you, I'm going to make you dizzy probably, right? Okay, watch your heads here. We'll see if we can. Not sure what I did differently when I had to move everything, but we'll see. So I'm just going to I'm going to cut for a little bit while I wait for some people to show up. But I did get all the covers done on the journals. And now trying to figure out what's going to go on the inside. And these are my celebration journals that will be giveaways for an upcoming giveaway. And you're going to have to watch for when I do the flip throughs of them, because I'm not going to announce giveaway in the title. I want to make sure that my regular subscribers get a chance to win, but I'm going to celebrate. Oh, good. Anything that you really like on the online classes? I've been doing that too. I belong to jeanoliver.com. Well, I mean belong to, but I mean I take a bunch of classes over there, and I had signed up for some ages ago and hadn't actually sat through them, and I've been doing that lately. And then I'm taking some from Roxanne Evans Stout, whom I just love. It's more of a mixed media kind of thing, not art journaling or junk journals. And I'm looking at a couple of others. I'm looking at the Amity Bloom, Art and Bloom, I think it is, class that a lot of people have taken and really like. I'm looking at, thank you, Lori. They were really a lot of fun to make. Once I got past the green one I messed myself up because I used a really thick is probably some kind of a crochet or knitting something. You know, I get all my fibers at the thrift store, and I used something that was really thick, and oh my goodness, I had to use a piece of rubber around the needle to pull it through every time. And so it didn't make it a lot of fun to do. I'm really pleased with the effects, but it wasn't a lot of fun to do. And it's something that in the future I'll use that particular thread for couching rather than actual embroidery stitching. Lorna's here. Hey, taking a break from all your journal making? I was really struggling with what I was going to do today because the house is just completely a shambles still. My husband's office had to be dismantled while they did the painting in there, and now we're waiting for flooring. So his office is probably going to be spread out around the house. But still, it just means that everything's a disaster. I know about Kaleidoscope, but I don't know about Art is Magic. We'll have to look that one out. Yeah, Lori, that's how we learn. We do that. I learned a whole lot of stuff. Like, I love the finished journals, but I do think they might be a little bit busy, slightly overworked, perhaps. But that's okay. I mean, I love them, but I know that the next batch I do, I will just approach a little bit differently. You know, and I'm glad, I mean, at this age, I'm glad now that I can say, you know, I have learned through this process rather than reducing myself to tears, which happens so often with me when I was younger. Oh, that's terrific. Well, Margaret, you might want to check out Jean Oliver. It's GEANNE Oliver.com. They have a lot of free classes to give you some ideas, and there's a whole bunch of different artists that teach under her umbrella. So you can take classes from a wide variety of people under a variety of types. It's the same sort of thing. Some people inspire and some people don't. Oh, Lorna, you you crack me up. You get so much done. You really do. You get so much done compared to me. You inspire mischief. Yeah, and friendship. All right, here, I'll show you guys a closer look here, one by one here. So here's the green. I don't know if that helps or not. Some of the beading. I think I might have had that one done last week, but they're all at this part done. Here's the blue. So I think in the future what I would do is give myself more room to actually do embroidery. But then this is on lace. So I don't know if you remember, but these are made by all my little tiny scraps of lace that have been sewn to a base fabric. And here's the multi. I do love the texture. They feel really yummy. And here's the purple. This one's got some really soft fibers. And of course, typical me, as I was putting them together and I thought, okay, I'll easily do my papers. I thought I was doing them in such a way that my papers would be a normal piece of paper folded in half, except I must have, I don't know. Anyways, they need to be slightly bigger than that. So of course the papers were kind of a pain. All right, so let's figure out. So I think what I'm going to do is like loose bind these and cut. Let's see here, but I didn't figure out what was going to go where. So let's at least sort the types of paper. So Lorna, how many journals are you working on right now? I used to do several at a time, but I'm thinking lately that's not something that works easily for me anymore. Okay, I need to think about what I'm doing with that. Okay, let's do the color ones first because they're pretty. 2 at a time. All right. These are the alcohol ink ones. And that's an alcohol ink one. Yeah, okay, green. That's easy. I know that goes with the green one. That goes with the brown one. Blue, purple, and multi. There we go. 12 Edith Holdens, one for each month. Oh my goodness. Wow. I've got my Edith Holden books. I haven't started cutting them up yet. All right, let's see. Is anything going to make it easy on me on this? No. That looks like that belongs in the purple. And we'll put this one in the green. We'll put one of these in the brown, the blue, the multi. There we go. So are the Edith Holden ones going to be ledger size or traveler's notebook size or what? I wanted 2 of these in each one. So there we have blue and this is the green. And now what do we have left here? Shoot, or maybe this is more green. I think this goes in the purple. Oh, wow. Okay, well, so you're repeating something. That's good. Yeah, I think that's kind of what's throwing me on this one too, is that I have not done this size journal before. Everything is new. Everything is different on these, which is fine. It's just, wow, everything is new and everything is different. And I just don't have the mental bandwidth at the moment to do all the decorations and things for them. So I figured it would still be a nice giveaway to give you all the pieces and then you can finish them off yourself. You know, I'm looking forward to, the painter said he'll still be back tomorrow. At least it's only the painter today. This drywall guy was here this morning. And then the painter will be done tomorrow. And then we should have a few weeks of quiet before the flooring goes in. And then I think we're done until spring. All right. What else do we have here? This paper is that paint masking paper, and I did not mean to buy it. I looked it up and I put it in my cart. But it works really nice as a writing paper, so I figure that's good. I've been kind of experimenting a little bit with, what kind of ways I could get maybe color on it. And of course it crinkles really nicely, so you can ink it. I think I figured 2 in each one. Oh, here, let me see if I can, okay, 2 things. I'm going to write down what you said. It's Make, Create, Express 2020. So Make, Create, Express 2020. Thank you, Margaret. And this is the place that I don't know, she's got a bunch of artists under her umbrella. And like I said, she's got a lot of free classes, so you can try different people out and see if they work for you. Not every artist is a good teacher, and not every art class is a good match for you. Oh, shoot, I'm missing one. Doggone it. Okay. Let's see, maybe it's in here. Oh, I think it is, yeah. All right, so everybody's going to get 2 of these guys. Normally I would do this, I'm glad these are small, because normally I would do this on the island in my studio, and my island is, you can't even see the wood. It is like packed a foot high with stuff from unpacking and husband's office and all that stuff. Oh, wait a minute, what did Lori say? I got to go back and read. You've been planning on doing one each month since June, clearly. Oh, that's a good idea. Birthday or favorite month, Edith journal. Yeah, I've seen a few people doing things by the month with Edith stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of in a artistic funk lately, so I need to figure out how to break it so that I can get back to work. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Okay, so this is the dyed papers. I'm missing my eco papers, which I will have to add later because they are not close enough for me to grab here. Let's see. Oh, I know what I was thinking. I think I know what I was thinking. Yeah, the images are really, really pretty. And I've got a few Victorian flower books that are just really, really gorgeous that I want to use. I just need to get out of this funk. I'm definitely in a funk. And a friend said to me last night that she thinks it's still somewhat related to packing up for the fire, that the rest of me has not acknowledged that, you know, we're safe, that, you know, it's okay to unpack and relax and go on as normal. So that could be the case. This is Silas Marner signatures, and they seem to be just the right size to go in there. Yeah, it's just, you know, I don't think it's the virus stuff as much as it was the fire and thinking about, you know, we've been working on this house since we bought it 5 years ago and thinking about possibly leaving and possibly losing everything. All right, you guys need to give me a vote on this. This is some old music stuff, but they're taller than the journals. Normally I would put these just like this in the journal. How do you feel about stuff that goes sideways in a journal? Is that okay? Hydration is good. Yeah, it's really strange. For me, it's a matter of like doing the paper stuff is great, but for some reason I cannot make myself make wet messes. I'm not painting, I'm not doing jelly plates, I'm not doing alcohol inks, I'm not doing sprays, all the kind of stuff that I really love to do, but for whatever reason I am not doing. You do it sideways too, Lori? Okay. All right, so yeah, now they're starting to thicken up a little bit. So yeah, they're just going to be packed full of goodies, and the people that win them can do them up. I'll probably just do a long ribbon binding, so that'll be something else you can use in the decoration. So what else did I bring out here? Oh, we had pictures. They're kind of big, but I can still stick one in each. These were postcards. I'll show you. When I had my photographer, when I was doing a lot of photography, these are two of my favorite bird photos, and I had them made up into postcards, and they messed up and sent me like a gazillion of them. Let's see, so we can do that. Okay. And you know, I had started reorganizing the studio just before we had to pack up. Well, I had been working on it for quite a while, and then we packed up, and I don't remember where stuff. I was trying to catch up with the painter to get all the notes to him before he went to lunch, since he knew I would be doing this. So I've never actually calculated how much time I spend working on a journal, because it seems like I'm always working on some aspect or another. Doilies in there. It's the right size for these. Wonderful ever. I mean, I've given away so many doilies. I have used doilies. I have got about a ridiculous size box of them at Goodwill, because, you know, you see those things and they're so cheap. You're like, oh, yeah, I can use those. And you stop and think, you know, there's probably 1,000 doilies in there. I don't need 1,000 doilies. Okay, that's down to ephemera stuff, so I'm going to save that. All right, let's maybe fold some things up to go in there, and then I will grab my other things. Ladies of Character. Oh, Margaret, I'm writing that one down too. Anybody else have any classes they've taken that they really like or that they're getting a lot out of right now? I'm finding doing the online classes right now has been really great. Mitzi. How are you? Happy Wednesday. All right. Yeah, depending on what kind of progress I make here, we might just watch me fussy cut, but that means I'll have more time to chat. I don't know. I'm a wee bit distracted. All right, let's just pick one. Yeah, I'm thinking that's not going to happen. This introvert doesn't do a whole lot of that kind of stuff. Oh, maybe we'll do it like this. We put them together. I just keep stuffing them in things. If I line them up again and put them together, let's start folding things that way. I think I measured. Let's start folding things that way. I think I measured right that all of these guys are going to fit. Okay, let's get everything folded first, and then we'll see what else we need. Thank you, Mitzi. I had a lot of fun with them. I did get out some stencils because I thought I might stencil on some of the pages. That was one thing I could do. Yeah, normally this summertime I'm doing a lot of eco dyeing and a lot of leaf impressions to build up my stash, and not this summer, boy. Okay, I love these. This was the painted tissue paper. I do want to do some more of that. All right, let's see. Oh, it's going to need some more pages, huh? It is definitely going to need some more pages. What do we want to start? We'll start with the definite blue. But I'm thinking it's just going to be one signature, so maybe we don't need more pages. Do this. Do book page. Doily. This. 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 Let's see. Here. Do another one of these guys. When I first started making journals, I was one of those that wanted everything to be so precise. I wanted all my edges to line up. Boy, there's a freedom in not worrying about that anymore. Okay. Ooh, it's still going to be kind of close, but I haven't put the lining on the inside because I figure that way I can kind of straighten out. On the painted tissue paper, this was when I was using up my really ancient Bombay India inks. It was the Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay India inks. And I was down to the dregs of the bottle, and I just kept adding water to it. All right. Yeah, by the time I stuff an envelope of ephemera in there, they'll be nice. They'll be fatter. They don't have to be chunky monkeys, right? They do not have to be chunky monkeys. All right, and I know I'm going to do one of these in each one. You know what? I should leave that aside when I do the ephemera. All right, I'm going to grab, no, let me do the pages first, then I'll go grab my other stuff. And then maybe we can at least stencil on some things. I just really need to focus, focus, get some energy up. And one of the things to get the energy up means I really need to get back to eating less junk and more, just less junk would be good. Even if I'm not doing anything else, if I eat less junk, it'll be good. All right. So like I said, in order to win one of these, you'll have to watch for when I do the flip through of these journals. and I will give the instructions when I do that. So hopefully within the week. Soon, because when I got up this morning and I checked, I did hit the milestone of 5,000 subscribers. So thank you to everybody who's here now and anybody who watches this in the replay. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey and helping me reach that major milestone. I did not think that I would reach it quite so soon. I was hoping I'd hit it by the end of the year, so this was terrific. Mitzi, there's a video where I think I painted some of that stuff on camera so you can see. Margaret, what are you doing in the Ladies of Character? Are you painting faces, or I can't really do anything representative of what people really look like. It's not my thing. Let's see, what do we want to start with? Let's start with this one. What did we do? They're all going to be different. I never remembered if I don't have them all spread out on the island, they're not all going to come out the same, but that's okay. All of this is fine, right? I need to just keep telling myself, all of this is fine. It's going to be awesome. Just having all these things in here is going to be awesome. This, we'll do doilies, we'll do sorry, I think I keep going off frame there. This, 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 and thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I don't know why when they have the same papers in it, why one comes out feeling taller than the other, because they all have the same number of papers, but so it goes. Yeah, that's it. You want to borrow my fancy pants? I'm very lucky, and I really need to get back, and I'm going to do the flip through of these videos. I have a couple of Etsy shop share videos I want to do. And yesterday I got the most wonderful box from an old writing friend of mine. She is also been a sewer for many, many years. And I told her I was looking for some leather scraps. So I just wanted a few little pieces so I could work them in with my natural materials. And she sent me a big box of leather and lace and some interesting fabrics. It was fabulous. So I need to keep moving on so I can use this stuff up. And I need to make myself a map of what's what in the studio, because I can't find things. I don't remember where I put things when I was doing such a good job cleaning things up. All right, we will, let's see, I like that as that side, I like this side. Yeah, I go slumming though sometimes, Lorna. Oh, you crack me up. Just what I need. You crack me up. Let's see here. If anybody has a system for putting their pages together, they probably think I'm bonkers, but oh well. It is, it is, it is. And again, that's why I'll do them all loose, and you guys can, whoever wins it can decide to do whatever the heck they want with it. All right, I got this one way out of balance. There we go. This, 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 here, here. No, we're going to make that one the center. All right. thought I put 2 of those in there. I guess not. Mumble, 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 right? Sorry about that. Hey, Victoria. How are you? Yeah, the crinkly sounds of happy mail. What did I... Oh, I'm all wonky. Something must not have been cut right, or... Okay, operator error. That's all it is. Operator error. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3. We're getting there. Well, no. So in here, in each journal, I've got, as far as the dyed papers, besides the copy dyed stuff, these are leaf impressions that I've done. So after I do my eco dyeing, I save my leaves, and then I put them down on paper and I spray them with distress sprays and let them grab some eco prints to put in here. These are done with alcohol inks. So there's some that, let's see, find one that's a little bit different. So these guys are done with alcohol inks on tracing paper. And there's a video on that. And then the tissue paper is done with, Bombay inks, but they're really watered down because they just go a long way. So this is done with the Bombay inks. But you could do this with anything. You could do this with watered down acrylic sprays. You could do it with acrylic inks. You could take your neocolors and shave them and put them in a sprayer, and you'd have a nice spray. You can do it with watercolors. I just was trying to use up the bottoms of my bottles. And really, and I have a ton of tissue paper. So I'm going to do some more of that because I love it. And it gives a different sound. The tracing paper gives one sound, and the tissue paper gives another sound. Victoria, I'm hanging in here. It's been a week. I was saying earlier, I'm not focusing. The house is torn up from all the construction going on. The painter is coming to a close, but my husband's office has been dismantled and is spread around all my workspaces. It's spread in the living room near my art desks, and it's spread in the studio. And it's just non-COVID related, thankfully, but just other stuff going on that I need to find my focus on. And I need to get myself a little healthier, which would help too. So, basically life, right? Because we all have life going on. But thank you, Mitzi. Yeah, this one looks like a bunch of balloons. This was one of those where the alcohol ink just dropped just perfectly for me. You have to take the alcohol ink, well, for me, because I don't want to spend the time to learn how to become an expert at it. So I just play. You just take what happens. I don't know if any of you saw the recent one-on-one conversation that Seth Apter did with Tim Holtz. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Seth has been having people on to chat with him through this whole lockdown thing for quite a while. And this was just one of the best ones because it was nothing about hawking a product. It wasn't about learning how to use a product. It was two artists talking about living a creative life, which is something I know you guys hear me talk about all the time. And it was just exactly what I needed, just when I needed it most. And the biggest takeaway, and of course, a lot of us know that Tim had some health scares last year, but the big takeaway was we have one life. We have just one life, and we need to live it doing the things that bring us the most joy. And if you're not doing the things that bring you joy, why not? And what can you do about it? I'm having a hard time making it. If you follow me on Facebook, you can go to my page, and it's I've got it listed on my page a few posts down. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate that information. Ivy Newport. Okay. Gonna. At least this time I remembered to put a notepad next to my computer. Okay. I'm sure I'm not the only one on that. But it's a, and sometimes I think I could just do nothing but make colored papers every day. And I might, if I can't get my stress level down and I can't concentrate on anything else, maybe I'll do that for a while and get those papers in my shop. Although I have a big pile of things that were painted and I have to scan so that I can sell them. And I don't know why. I don't want to do wet, messy stuff. That makes no sense to me at all. My friend swears, she says it's because you were always thinking about packing up and moving out with the fires, but it just feels silly that somebody that loves to make messy paint and ink things does not want to make that kind of a mess. I don't even want to get out glue or matte medium. And I've got all these beautiful papers. I want to go back and doing, some big canvas collages. But maybe when we get the house a little bit more put back together. It's kind of hard to feel creative when everything around you is in disarray. And I know I say this a lot on the Wednesdays. It's like, I don't know whether I'm going to show up. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I think if I didn't have this Wednesday connection with you guys, I might not make any videos at all. So I'm grateful for those of you that hang with me. And again, thank you for supporting me to help me grow this channel. All right, let's see here. We will start with touching your materials also kind of motivates you. I mean, at least me sometimes, because now I'm looking at these things thinking, I've got all those leaves in the freezer. I want to make some more things with my leaves. This one. No, this doesn't take long at all. That's the other thing, trying to plan out. And so I go, what can I do for 2 hours? Oh no, 2 hours. Let's see, take this. It is kind of fun to see them all come together, right? So this is probably it. I think the next time you guys see these, they will be done. I think. All right, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to run to the studio and get the stuff that I forgot to bring over. And I'm back. Normally I really would run from one side to the other, except there's like boxes and bags and stacks of things everywhere that I can't really run around on. You're right, Margaret. We need some kind of structure. And I think that's it, is, there isn't a single room except for the master bathroom that feels like there's any kind of structure on it. And that's only because the other day I said, okay, I can at least clean out the medicine cabinets of all the expired medicine. And that just felt like, oh my goodness, that was such a major thing, because there was a lot of it to throw out and put on the list to stock up on again. And I just couldn't believe that it had an impact, but also that it took me so long to do it. And right now, there is not a single flat surface that is free, except for this little bit of my desk that I'm working on right now. My studio island is completely packed full of half of my stuff, half somebody else's stuff. My painting desk is full. The dining table is full. The counter is full. And so there's no place to breathe. And in the garage, you can't even walk around in the garage right now. And the contractor left a big piece of equipment in there that took up the little bit of space we had to maneuver. So I'm waiting for him to come pick it up. And Victoria, I know just what you mean. Organize some, use it. Okay, let's see. We can do some little envelopes in here. There's a brown one. There's a green one. Okay, here's what we've got. Different colors. It is, Margaret. That's it exactly. It's very discombobulating. And it's just like, you know, and we were making progress before the fires hit. You know, we were making progress. And for anybody that hears about more fires going on in California, yes, there are up in the Napa area right now, but that is not near us. So it's about 3 hours north of us. Oh, there's a purple one. Is there not a blue? How do I not have a blue? And I couldn't find these. I knew I had a bunch of envelopes someplace. No, I don't have a blue. Let's see. We can. That'll work. Yeah, the running, Lorna, that's not going to happen. I get 2 bum knees. But I would like to get to the exercise bike so that, you know, we decided since nobody comes to see us, maybe we could just bring the bike in the house. And let's see what else we have here. Some more little envelopes. And bring the bike in the house, and that'll help me both get some of the weight off, which will help me feel a lot more energetic. There's a blue. There's a green. That looks for the multi. Purple, and something that'll go with the browns. So do you guys like the idea of this? It's going to be a journal filled with all kinds of bits and pieces. I did make those envelopes in a previous live. I just, this feels like what I can handle right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just don't know that I can handle much of anything else. And we'll go through all the ephemera. No, these, Mitzi, are going to be a giveaway. So make sure you watch my channel. Because you guys helped me reach 5,000 subscribers, I am going to give away each of these 5 journals. And the way the giveaway is going to happen is you're going to have to watch the video because it is not going to say giveaway in the journal. You will have to watch for the video that shows you the journal flips. And that particular video will have the instructions on how you can enter, because I want to make sure that you guys are the ones that win, you guys that watch and support me. I don't want somebody just watching the video because they see the word giveaway in it and have them decide to win. All right, these are. And then I am making some more, and they will go in the shop, but these are too big, so these need to go in a bigger one. All right, there's some of that. Now we have these guys. You can put some of these little snippety, I have some colored bits that I'm not sure what best to be showing you while I'm doing this. Let's see, maybe I'm going to move the journals back out of the way a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's frustrating. I've done some giveaways in the past, and it's frustrating to have people that I've never seen in my lives, I've never seen leave a comment, and to have them win. I mean, you have to honor, you know, the giveaway at that time, but I thought, you know, I'm going to do this a little differently next time because you guys are special. All right, we have a brown, we have a blue. I'll take that back for right now. And we have a green. Let's do them without a picture first. Green. And then these guys will just have to be the normal. And this giveaway will go worldwide, so you don't have to be in the US. And some of these little, these have pictures. And I think the more I can de-stash and do giveaways and that kind of stuff, that the fewer materials I have in the studio, the more inclined I am to want to work with what's left. And I learned that when the evacuation stuff was canceled, you know, we knew we were going to be able to stay home. I hadn't unpacked yet, and it was like, well, what else? What am I going to do? You know, how am I going to use? What am I going to use? Because I had a lot of the studio stuff packed, but there was so much stuff that hadn't been packed, and that's when I came up with doing these little lacy things. Let's move these guys aside. All right, I think I messed myself up. Okay, there's 2 on there. There's 2 on there. This multicolor just needs something there. 2 on there, 2 on there. I don't know, these little guys, they're fun. You can always add them on pages. Hi, Annalie, or good evening. Happy to have you here, and thank you. Yeah, it still kind of blows my mind. It really does. All right, let's see if we can do some more in here. I have to tell you, Annalie, I go over and turn the pages of that beautiful journal you made over and over again, at least once a day. It is so inspiring to me. Watching who has not seen Annalie's channel, she is just a wonderful artist and journal maker, and she creates a lot of beautiful things about nature, and that just really, it always speaks to me. Her work always speaks to me. And I was lucky enough to nab one, so that was terrific. Okay, what else do we have in here? Let's see. Yeah, Victoria, you're right, and you have to be strict. And I don't know, while you guys are here, since you guys are the ones this is hopefully going to, I've seen a couple people do giveaways where in the video they said that you had to email your entry to the person. How do you feel about that? I think that like makes one more step that means that people that are really serious will send me, you know, an email. Annalie, it's easy to be kind because your stuff is so amazing. It motivates me. I think we just share a mindset of what makes a beautiful journal and a nature journal. We both share that love of nature. I'm super jazzed. I would love to sit down and have coffee with you in the trailer and Nico, and we would go walking and hiking and crafting. Okay, more water. Let's see. I was going to do some waxing, but I don't know if you guys saw the video that Donna Phillips did. She is Junk Journal Ideas, and she did a video on leaving the wax stuff out in the sun or in the heat and would it soak through to the other side. And so since I don't know where these things are going to go, I think I'm going to be careful on that. Oh, I forgot about these guys. This would be good. Let's see. I've got a bunch. Those are big envelopes. Those are too big, but we have a, okay, let's make some more room here. What are these? That's true. Genuine subbies will abide. All right. And it's not like I'm going to take your email and do anything with it. It's just to let you know. Oh, okay. I'm glad I dug this out. So we can find, these were fun. This is just fussy cut napkins. Oh, I can add some fussy cut napkins too, that I just decoupaged on some book text. But they come in a lot of colors, so I should be able to match up the journals. Oh, Annalise, while you're here, because I know that it's bedtime for you, I will show you the covers. Let's see if I do this. Okay, I'm going to run through the covers again. Sorry for those of you that have already seen it, but this is green. And here is the purple. I do love the texture. I've been thinking about maybe doing like a lap blanket or something, because putting there's something about stitching all the little bits of lace together that just gives it just that great texture. It would be a great way to make like a wedding guest book, but I don't know how many people are having in-person weddings for a while. I do think I'm going to do one of the Sew for the Soul books that Anne Brooke had instigated. All right, so let's see. I'm going to do a butterfly. This is a big old mess. That's okay. I'm going to take my time. I don't need to rush. Slow down, Susan. Slow down. Enjoy the moment. Okay, there's a butterfly for everybody. Oh, a curtain. We don't have any curtains on any walls. Let's see. There's a blue butterfly. We'll do a couple butterflies on each one. That guy there. Breathe. Wow, it takes me like an hour into this before I'm like, okay, I'm relaxed. It's okay. I've done this before. You guys all hang with me. It's fine. A red one there. Is there another purpley guy? Let's do that guy there. I got to get over myself and get back to making messes. That's all I can say. Back to making messes. Okay, there's two butterflies for everybody. Yes, Mitzi, you would not believe. Okay, this is how insane I am, or was. I don't do this anymore, but this was about 10 years ago. When I was into art journaling, I liked to fussy cut images out of magazines, and then I got some napkins, and I started fussy cutting the images out of napkins. And so I have hundreds upon hundreds of fussy cut images of napkins that eventually I will sort and I will put them in the shop too, because I won't live long enough to use them all up. It's insane because these are all fussy cut, and I have like 6 containers about this long, and they each have 4 drawers, and they're full of fussy cut napkins. Okay, let's see. Birds, do I have enough? It's kind of big. I think the birds might be all kind of big, but let's see. Or maybe there's some small ones here. So there's a brown bird. Ooh, there's a green bird. There's a bird with a blue head. Just kind of keeping these very loosely color coordinated, very loosely. I do want to do a set of books that are all color coordinated. I think that would be a lot of fun. Maybe we put this guy with the orange head here. We'll give this guy brown. We need one to go with the purple. One more bird. I know, but it's nuts. The amount of time that I spent doing that. I mean, I think in another lifetime, if you believe that kind of stuff, I must have been a merchant of some kind. My husband swears this is true. I must have loved to, travel the old roads to the bazaars and pick up everything that I could from the best deal, around, that kind of thing. Because just the gathering of supplies brings me so much pleasure. And then the organizing of the supplies makes me really, really happy. So I just need to stop doing that, though, and start selling. I mean, I have in the garage right now, guys, I have 7 bins of things ready to get ready. I'm going to start doing live sales for a while. I have 7 bins of things to batch up and sell. But then the contractor had time to come do this work, and it's like, you got to take advantage of it. I know, crazy, absolutely crazy. But you know what? I could sit, I think that's what I did too. For a while, I sat with friends. It's not being able to do that kind of stuff publicly. I don't know why it's an issue for me, but it is. Okay, that's a bluish one. Orange, orange. Now I would just like to go hang out with a friend and have coffee, period. Which I'm going to try and do maybe the end of this week. I'm hoping the end of this week if she's available. All right, let's see. Maybe we can do another flower. One more flower, right? 1, 2. There's so much of this. And then I ink them all. It's nuts. 3. Oh, wow. Okay, let me get to the point where I can at least maybe just do some stenciling would be nice. 4. And something else, a smallish size. 5, I think. All right, let's see. We have 1. Oh, there's already a pop one of those on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just swap. 5. Okay, I think that's good on those. And yet still, I go on Etsy and eBay and I'm looking for bargains, right? I have all this fabric, but now that I've started doing more hand embroidery, you know, there's some fabric that's nicer than others for doing that on. And linen is so expensive, but I'm going to have to finally just kind of cave in and buy some new linen. Although I am looking at linen shirts and dresses on eBay, since I don't want to go to the thrift shops, but I'm looking at linen clothes to see if I can find something that I can repurpose. And I did just buy a bunch of wool scraps. I'm going to do an Etsy shop share. There's this gal, her shop specializes in wool for rug making, I guess, for strips for rug making. But she dyes a lot of it and she upcycles it from thrift shops. And I got a lot of really neat dyed pieces and then some plain kind of beigey wool that I can embroider on. Yeah, these make great little journal cards, but I'm going to just let the people do that because I have, if you see my video, something about use your stash, it's a cautionary tale. I have got the bases for like 1,000 journal cards. Archival ink. I wonder if I stamped any. I know I got some blue. Oh, there's some blue. Look at that. That's cute. I like this. And this is just cotton sheets. And in fact, this is the same sheet because it had purple and white stripes. All right. So we'll do that. I'm glad to be able to use some of this up, though. These will be some nice little goodie bags. Let's see. There's an orange. Put that guy there. How do I not have green? Normally I stamp everything green. Okay. So we'll do this there. And it's big. I want something that's more size related to these little guys. Some of them didn't come out that great. All right. Come on, come on. See, all these guys could be stitched onto something and sewn on as well. One more for the green one. No, I guess I'll do the mushroom. Okay. These are itty bitties. Oh, and I know what else I'll add. I'm going to get some, I've got the eco prints, so I'll put some eco prints in here, and I've got some jelly printed pages that I'll put in here. I have small leaves. 5, there's 4. One more. One more. I only need one more. That'll work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's these guys. Now, can I make them all fit again? So how many people are doing Christmas journals or Thanksgiving journals or some kind of holiday journals? I'm not doing anything like that, but I was going to get some new kits out around the holidays. Now I'm not so sure. I haven't put out a new kit for a long time, but you know, sometimes life just says go at a different pace, and I'm trying to honor that. I guess I'm handling that part of it better than I would have, you know, in my younger years. All right, so here we have some words that have been stamped. I love this because you can really, I like having text that's on fabric. I mean, you can sew the text that's on paper to the fabric, but, you know, it's a lot more durable. There's a green. I knew I had green somewhere. That one there. All kinds of, I should just package up some of these guys too. And so here's a question for you guys, okay, as I'm thinking about trying to batch the stuff up to sell, would you rather like have a kit that had just a bunch of printed words, or ephemera kit that had, you know, some stamped on fabric, some of the things like this, some envelopes? Would you like a variety, or would you rather it be all of one style? So I've also got a lot of my digis that I use like for test kits as I'm testing things that print out, and I was thinking about cutting some of those apart and selling them printed individually. You know, so packaging up a whole something. Put that in the brown. We can put that in the blue, and I need one more. Put that in there. Okay. What video, Lori? The use your stash cautionary tale, because it's ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. Batch, a medium batch, and a large batch. Ooh, I like that idea. So it's people that just want a few or they want more. What's in here? This was just more of the same. We have like 5 of these. Let's just put one of these in each one. Oh, what do? We have 4. 4, not 5. We have 4. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Whew. I'm actually, you know what, if I started making kits like that, I might not even have to do it in a live sale. I could just have them available here when you guys were here. All right, what else have we got? Somewhere I thought I brought out some little clear glassine bags to put these things in, but maybe I didn't. Okay, that's more of these guys, so they can go back in their container. And oh yeah, okay. We've got, yeah, the more I sort through this, the more I'm glad I decided I'm just going to do loose journals. So then this week what I have to do is put the inside covers on, unless, okay, because you guys are here, you guys get the vote. I just thought of this. And Ty, do you want me to actually finish off the inside or send these out like this, because then you could decide if you want to do something different on the inside. Finished covers? That was a quick answer. Okay, one vote for finished. I might not want to let anybody see my messy insides too, you know? All right, these are some small bird books that they're not, I don't think they're in actual signatures, but you know, you could, if I give you two of them, you could actually, I think they're the right, let's see. So yeah, they're the right width this way. So what you could do if you wanted to, you know, make an actual signature like that is you could join it with fabric or washi tape that you glued down or something and make a signature, or you can make journaling cards out of them or whatever else. But we'll put a couple of these in each one. These are from a little book, the Audubon, like an Audubon book of birds. Wow, the hawk is close. I don't know if you could hear him out there. My goodness. He must be hunting. And what was nice about this is that they're, the size is great for using on journals. All right. I have a nice stash of these. Oh, there's some, yeah, there's a bird on each one. So hopefully the people that get these like birds. I'm not making them color coordinated. Should I? I'm not going to make them color coordinated. You guys can put them on colored backgrounds or something, right? Okay, that's 3 of those. Yes, Canadians get to vote too. Ha ha ha. Okay, finished on everybody. All right. Well, that was easy then. That was my plan, is I was going to do a finish. And then you guys can put them all together. Oh, here's the little things I was going to use, but they might not be big enough now, but we'll see. Found these in my stash. They're not glassine bags. They're like little plastic treat bags, but they're great for small bits of ephemera. Wow. And let's see, when I was in my fussy cutting stage, these were not super fussy cut. These were just kind of, but we can certainly use up some of these guys too. So that one I'd started to ink. So let's just, I'm not gonna pay attention, and I'm not gonna color coordinate. I'm just going to, I don't think I'm gonna color. If I see something obvious, I'll color coordinate. How's that? Yeah, you might as well do some work, Lorna. I've been wondering about you. You slacker. Such a slacker, I tell you. All right, there's 2 purples. Look at me doing this. There's a blue. I can't help it. I start thinking about the colors. Of course, I don't have brown flowers, so we can do, there's 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a lot of this stuff. And we'll put a lot of these in here because, gosh, there's more than enough to go around. right, I need 3 for everything. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're just going to keep adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that one keeps a lot of red. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, hopefully the people that get these like nature journals, right? This and this. I'm not making a big dent. How come? It's because I was obsessive and I did way too much of this. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I'm glad so I'll finish the journals off maybe tomorrow, and then do the video of everything, of the flip through sometime this next week. Look for it. And I know they don't send you out notifications anymore. So this was a bunch of deli paper that I stamped. But what do you think if I cut some of that apart and put some of that in there? The nice thing about the deli, this is all stamped with archival ink. And then when you glue it down, you can, if you use like a wet medium, it pretty much disappears. Let me get these a little bit out of my way. I think I might need bigger. Well, I can put some of these in the envelopes that are in there too, huh? Yeah, they stopped sending the notifications, Margaret. So you kind of need to decide your people that you want to check in with. You know, like I have a list of maybe a dozen people that every morning I check in to see if they've got a new video. And even if I can't watch it right away, I put it in my watch later so that I don't forget that they have something new. Do you guys want some pieces of these stamped deli papers? Yeah, I know, Lorna. You're not on that list. I stalk you all the time, Lorna. The trouble with me is I put a bunch of things on my watch later, or I stick them in the queue, and then I watch them on the TV, and you can't leave a comment on the TV. So then I have to remember to go back and leave comments on stuff. Malaya, I'm sorry if I didn't say hi. You need to have your girls collect up more of those insect wings and put them in your shop, because I found a gal that was selling them on Etsy when I was looking for butterfly wings. I was thinking about you and how the girls need to be doing that. Okay, yay or nay on the deli paper scraps? Want some trees? We can do a tree in each one. How's that? All right. And then you guys can either tear them or fussy cut them or however you want to, but I do love the way they disappear. Okay, there's a tree. And obviously you'll have lots of stuff to play with. They're not all going to fit in one journal. You guys can build them into other journals. You want everything. Well, you know, support that friends. It's been a really nice journey, even if it does blow my mind. That hawk is hunting very close, which is cool. Every once in a while, we'll see him come down in the yard, having had a snack. Okay, more water for me. All right, what have we got here? Oh yeah. All right, so we're just gonna, these are some things that some of them are things that actually landed in kits, some of them are not. I'm not gonna fussy cut the edges for you guys. Sorry, I love you, but I can't do that kind of fussy cutting anymore. So I'm just going to rough cut them. And you guys can either cut them nicely or tear them or do whatever you want. So these might be in my animal. I can't remember. Isn't that terrible? I can't remember if these are in my animal symbolism kit or if I changed it. I might have changed the kit. All right, and here's, again, I don't remember whether I actually pulled these into a kit or not. My stack of samples that I have played with on digitals is literally a foot tall, which is insane. And I'm glad that I can just send them to you as is. And I know you guys won't give me a bad comment for, what do you mean you're not cutting them up for us? I will toss in some fussy cut napkins though too. All right, we have some quotes here on butterflies. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing this with all my test kits, even kits that didn't actually become kits, and just putting together like scrap packs because they'd be easy enough to send in just a regular envelope. Wouldn't be much postage. And I could sell some things like that. Okay, what else have we got here? I just grabbed a stack of things. Oh, we have some little tags. This is one of my backgrounds I love to use. I know, Lorna, you'll do that, and then you're gonna do battle for me, right? Anybody? I love it. Lorna is a wonderful defender. When one of her friends gets dinged by something on YouTube, she makes sure that she brings out the army to set people straight. I don't know about you guys, but when I start destashing and, or even just building a journal, I'm thinking, oh, this is great. I'm going to use up all my materials. I'm going to have so much room left. But, the stuff is small and flat, and it really doesn't give us a whole lot of extra room. Oh, here's some of the dragonflies. Okay, this was from the Dragonfly Days kit. Yeah, Dragonfly Days. Couple dragonflies in each one. And so Zoe is saying the painter is back from lunch. This is what Zoe does to say hello. She's so crazy. Let's make sure I'm doing these in order here. So they all get different dragonflies. And here. Okay. Wow. I cannot believe the price of postage going back and forth across the country. And I know you're busy and you got schooling to deal with and your own channel stuff to deal with. So I'm a no pressure kind of person. These are just some little blank labels that they also work good as hinges. Whoops, I meant to do that the other way. Oh well. Oh well. Troublemaker, that's her real name. Troublemaker. Stirrer-upper of trouble. That is the queen. She's also an enabler for shoppers. I tell you what, she will cause you to spend money. Y'all know because I don't have 5 big ones. 2, I'll do these guys here. Hey Lori, good to see you. Thank you. Have a good dinner. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Watch for the flip of the journal so that you can enter. I stopped myself. I was going to fussy cut. Not going to do it. All right. What else do we have here? We have, do I have enough that I can do? Feel bad, but they'll be different. We'll do small ones. These are really tiny tags, but it's a tiny journal, so a tiny size journal needs tiny size tags. And these are all just printed on regular printer paper, so you can then back them on some cardstock to get a little bit more heft to them. And oh, let's see. There's more quotes. These are the same quotes. Okay, let's save that aside. What else have we got over here? We have ferns. 5. Okay, so, oh, and somewhere, shoot, did I not? I swear there's so many things that I meant to bring over, and I guess I didn't bring them all out. I still didn't bring everything out. Oh, well, you guys will be surprised when you see the flip through. I have like some paper clips that are all prepped, the paper clips in them glued in there, but I didn't decorate them. So I'm going to put some of those in each one. And I actually meant to cut that the other direction, but oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are really small images of ferns. I think this is from the fern kit. And these are great for putting on the altered paper clips. Bye, Margaret. It was so good to see you. Yeah, I need to put myself on a spending freeze. I really do. I just kind of went nuts. Amazon's making it easier for me to not buy though, because you know it's taking so long for stuff to get here. And we're trying to stock up on the freezer and stock up on, you know, healthcare stuff that we might need for the winter, because we don't want to, we just had our physicals and flu shot, and we just kind of want to hunker down and not go anywhere for the winter if we can. The place where the post office was evacuated, and it was also where the base camp was for all the firefighters. So it took forever for our mail to come back on track again. Okay, wait a minute. I didn't count right, evidently. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, then let's just do 3 of each one. I was waiting. I ordered Rachel at Roxy Creation. She has these little fabric slow stitch kind of kits. Not really slow stitch kits, but just, you know, vintage linen kits. And I did order one set from her, and I ordered scraps from another person on Etsy. And those were my two big overseas things that finally got here. All right, and then I brought out some quotes. Let's see. Okay, these are all just proverbs, so. Half the time of day I watched a video, I can't even tell you whose video it was, but they talked about graphite in a tub. It was like a, I don't know, it was, you put it down and then you added some water, and it was a really interesting thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. If we do this right, why am I tearing this? It's more stress. I don't know. Maybe so that then if you guys want it torn, you've got them already there. So you probably all already know, but my quote kits come, you get 3 different colors. So you get the same quotes on 3 different backgrounds, because sometimes you want one thing and sometimes you want another. Wow, I can't believe I've managed to spend this much time just trying to fill the journals. All right, what else do we have here? They're mermaid quotes, but they're not mermaid journals. Do you still want some mermaid quotes in there? You guys let me know. These are different proverbs. Let's see if we do that. Shameless plug for the kits. Absolutely. My channel, I can plug my kits, right? I really need to finish. There are probably 20 kits that are close to being done, just need to be fine-tuned. And I would like to get them out there. So yes on mermaid quotes, even though they're not mermaid journals. Okay, I'll put some of those in too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Evidently, I used the other colors in this. Well, I must not have printed everything, and it's just the green ones. These are proverb kind of quotes, so they're just nicely general quotes that you can do different things with. Yeah, just send your kit now, right? Yeah, and I'm glad I reached the milestone as soon as I did, because I started thinking I don't want to be sending things, you know, as the holidays approach and people are having to send presents around. Which reminds me, if there's any holiday shopping to be done online, do it now so that you're not waiting forever. Gone are the days I think that Amazon stuff is going to get to us in a couple of days. So I've actually been doing Etsy for the a lot of artsy supplies too, because they're shipping it faster. Okay, these are, okay, the same quotes on 2 different colored pages. So we will give the blue journal a couple of blue ones. And we'll give the purple journal and let's see what else we can do here. There's one. just mix them up. And there's one. We'll do this one. And this one. Wow, that's some bad cutting. Let's clean that up just a little bit. Oh, wow. There's no next day delivery anymore. There's no 2-day delivery. It literally takes, if I ordered something on Amazon today, I would get it in 2 weeks. And I saw in our neighborhood group, somebody said the fire and when the post office was closed down, or I have no idea. Do not have any idea. All righty. Get some more water here. Let's see what we've got. I'm thinking my little baggies may not quite work, but I might be able to get some stuff in here. I don't know. I think this might be where I have to stop and go do some other stuff. But let's put these things in here, and we'll take another look at what's all together. Do it like this. Not make it 2 hours today. Oh yeah, I was going to stencil, huh? I was going to stencil on. I have inks. And I have a couple of these things. Whoops, sorry for bumping the camera. Let's see, on the purple and my stencils. I'll grab some stencils just to add a little something. What we got here? Oh, I thought I grabbed this. We'll do it on some and see. And I need knowing me, I need a little something to pick up the mess. Book text, that might be kind of nice, huh? Kind of, sort of, maybe at least the butterfly. I am not an expert stenciler. I do better with ink pad stenciling than I do with paint. With paint, I'm really bad with it going under. Let's just dress up the book text just a little. What do you think? Just a little bit of color, yeah. So then maybe we do one on the inside with okay, just a little bit of something to perk up the book text. And of course, you can then take this apart and do something else with it if you want. And this one is just kind of plain. I love this. And this is all archival ink, so then you can do stuff on top of it and it's not gonna move. Yeah, I need to find my daubers that are in there somewhere so I don't have the lines, but I think it'll be okay. You could come back in after the stuff has been stenciled. Whoever has a journal could come back in with a white pen and outline it, doodle it. Sorry, I'm concentrating on what I'm doing. Evidently, I can't stencil and talk at the same time. Yeah. So you're not going to see both sides. I don't know whether I need to do both sides. And maybe on the other one, we'll just do a little. Just a little something to dress up the corner. Okay. So that's what I think I'm going to do on the rest of these is I will go through and add just a little something. It's hard because these are small, so I'm going to be careful and not overdo a journal. But you know, sometimes you just want just a little something. So I think I probably need to spread these out when I'm doing this, and since I don't talk well when I'm stamping, I think I'm going to probably call it for today so I can go drink a whole bunch more water. And I will stencil through the pages, and I will fit that will be the entry. So we've got 5 of them coming along. And I really appreciate you guys hanging with me today while I got these things to this point. But I think I'm going to say that's it for the week, and I will come back again next Wednesday. And again, thank you for helping me reach my 5,000 subscriber milestones. And I'm looking forward to sending these off to some of my favorite subbies that are here all the time and interact with me, and I really appreciate it. All right, everybody, stay safe. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Wednesday at noon here, my California time. Take care. Bye for now.